It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the Colts' creative quarterback. He was good for him a week ago, reaching 325 yards. It's the Colts and the Ravens, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 23.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Jackson on first down. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Down to the 42, second down. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good, as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions. And
those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. So no gain on the play. And it'll be fourth down. Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis, and also move the sticks. The first drive here, and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 60 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down.
But we know the guys up front have to protect when it's a pass play, but it's really out wide. Sometimes you're going to swing a tight end or maybe even offensive tackle to get out there, but most of the time it's fellow wide receivers, and they really weren't up to the task there, were they?
Do you like that call on your own side of the field?
I don't mind that call at all, just about anywhere. But the key is you have to have the confidence, and then they have to execute their blocking assignments. Otherwise, you get the end result we just saw there.
That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start with the option. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. An option handoff here to Dobbins. This defense for the Colts, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
They'll run with Dobbins. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. One more time with Dobbins. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Touchdown! Michael Thomas, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. So, you know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
A little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2nd and 6. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
On second down, it's Edwards. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Jordan Stout now. On the return, it's Rodgers. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. 2nd and 9 now. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And able to complete it to Moreau. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Back to throw again. Working the middle here. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The Colts at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Looking to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
A 52-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And the Ravens taking the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. On 3rd down, Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now is the punter, Jordan Stout. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. Good move at the 30. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll find Moreau here. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Back to throw here. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Holding, offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Jackson's throw complete there to Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Jackson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Jackson to throw. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Colts are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Tucker's kick is good, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. So we have reached a no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Tyus Bowser blowing that play up. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Colts.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move, 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They'll look to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Colts. Foster Moreau, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Following the touchdown, here's Gain to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. On second down, a run with Dobbins.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Jackson.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Shifts by him. 51 yards on the punt there.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right.
Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
On second down, it's Taylor.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
They'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. 35 yards that time on the punt. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go option to the short side. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, here's Dobbins.
And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
And here's Rodgers on the return. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to roam now.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw.
Catch made, it's Moreau.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He gets this one to Boyd.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. They run once more with Taylor.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. The Colts on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They turn to Taylor on fourth. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. A new lease on life after the fourth down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown! Tyler Boyd, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we're all tied now early in this fourth quarter. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They'll look to throw. He's going up top for Taylor. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at the 43. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Takes this to the 45. Not much space after that broken tackle. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now Jackson. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do they do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this one is right down the middle. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start down?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year. But he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Well, this one, partner, was fun down at the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff